Hey everyone and welcome to Electric Design. Today we'll be electrifying the Rolls-Royce Phantom. The Rolls-Royce Phantom, the pinnacle of the auto industry, a benchmark for luxury and refinement. The British Marvel is the ultimate status symbol for the rich and the famous for the past 100 years. And you are definitely considered a lucky individual if you own one. Or even just seeing one on the road is a rare occasion because they are expensive. I mean, very expensive, starting at around $500,000. I personally think the current model is the least pretty one out of the last 8 generations. The front of the car is too complex, though the sloping side profile is gorgeous. By the way, it cost the lives of 8 cows in order for dressing the cabin interior with leather. Anyway, the Phantom is an ICE vehicle, which means it's highly pollutive and bad for the environment, so let's give it a fresh electrified look. My goal here is to create an electric model, based on the underpinnings of the original car. I have no intention to create the most beautiful design, or even the perfect Photoshop render. I rather would like to create a quick visualization of an ecological alternative, based on the original design philosophy. And not to come up with something completely new that would break many design principles of the car and the brand visual appearance. I want it to be recognized as what it is, plus the fact that we are certainly talking about the electric version and not confusing it with something else. The Phantom is a huge car with angular lines and boxy proportions, which makes it stand out as a bold and serious automobile. But as I mentioned, the front is too busy and has too many elements to a rather classic and expensive car. So our main focus here will be on the front fascia of the Phantom. In order to make the front much more clean and aerodynamic, I'll have to make some modifications because now the car is electric and it needs to be shown. My goal is reducing drag from an already heavy car with the purpose of delivering the most comfortable and luxurious ride in the world. With that in mind, I'll have to make sure it looks Phantomish enough, as well as an electric model. My first inspiration for the overall front area looks is the BMW 7 Series, which the Phantom is based on. As you can see, most of the front area is covered with bodywork, which gives it a futuristic and sophisticated look, exactly what we want to achieve here. But it's not just for the looks. It will reduce drag, of course, for more efficient aerodynamics. The more unified the shape is, the better its aerodynamics, in general of course. As you probably know, electric cars don't require a grille at the front, because there is no combustion engine to cool down. But one of the Phantom's most iconic design feature is the massive metallic stripes grille, and I really want to preserve that element, so I'll make a cleaner and much sleeker grille with flashed and thin stripes to gain the futuristic look. The second element I want to emphasize is the flat and bulky front corners. Their shape reminds me of an ancient temple pillar, stretching from the bottom all the way up to the headlight unit and continue around the side profile to the very back of the car. So I bend the bottom part of the bodywork in both sides of the grille towards the lower air intake, which gives the car a floating and lighter feel, like in the Rolls-Royce Vision Next 100 and the Sweptail concept cars. It also helped to make interesting depth between surfaces for a general modern look. Actually, at this point I'm pretty happy with the result, though the grille reminded me too much of that BMW, so I changed the stripes to look more neat like those thin hatches in MacBook Pro. And how about a blue tone for the headlights? And of course, no future electric car is complete without the future filter. There you go, an electric Phantom. Who said electric cars are boring? There's a ton of electric designs coming your way, so stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time.